is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
So there was this 11-year-old girl, and for a project in elementary school, she was asked to watch a TV show with her friends. And as she was watching this TV show, a commercial came on. Its tagline being, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." And as boys from her class stood up and said, "Yes, that is where women belong," in the kitchen, she felt upset, she felt hurt, and she felt that something needed to be done. Later that day, she went home to her father and told him what had happened. He encouraged her to write letters, and so she did, to the most influential people she could think of at just the age of 11. She wrote a letter to the First Lady at the time, Hillary Clinton. She wrote a letter to her favorite news anchor, Linda Ellerbee. She wrote a letter to the civil rights activist, Gloria Allred, and she wrote a letter to the soap manufacturer. As weeks went by, she received letters of encouragement from Hillary Clinton, from Linda Ellerbee, and from Gloria Allred. And in roughly a month, something amazing happened. Something miraculous happened. The commercial's tagline was changed from "Women all over America" to "People all over America." This is the story of how 11-year-old Meghan Markle discovered the magnitude of her voice as she brought in change. Now that story brings me to my topic, change. The dictionary defines change as the act or process through which something becomes different. But change can be defined in many ways. For instance, change is the only thing that's constant in our lives. A fun fact about change is that change is the reason why I stand before you today with the same opportunities as anyone else, irrespective of caste, gender, culture, nationality. But the best thing about change is that anyone can bring in change. But change has an enemy, and that is you yourself. Think about it. Every time you want to do things differently, every time you try to bring in change, there are these two voices in your heads. One of them just goes like, "Yeah, you can do it. Try your best. You'll succeed." And the other voice says, "Nah, stick to the way things have always been done. You'll succeed just like everyone else does." And you need to choose which voice you want to listen to. But what gets in the way is fear. Now, fear is a very powerful thing. Fear is the only thing that can make you feel powerless. Fear makes us feel like our voices aren't strong enough. Fear holds us back, and fear makes us feel weak. But getting over that fear is the first step you can take towards becoming a better individual. So what does it take to bring in change? Well, to bring in change, you need to overcome fear. To overcome fear, you need two traits: courage and self-confidence. Now, these two things are very easy to preach about, but they're very difficult traits to possess within you. Even if it means doing an assignment differently from your peers in school, you need these two things: to believe in your ideas and to believe that what you have to say can really make a difference. Remember, every voice has magnitude when put to good use. And every person on this earth has the power to inspire, the power to bring in change, and the power to make this world a better place. All we need to do is believe. Believe in ourselves and believe in our ideas. So I started off with a story. And as I come close to concluding my talk, I would like to narrate yet another story. So here goes. When I was a young man, I thought I could change the world. I tried, but I couldn't change the world. So I decided to change my nation. And when I couldn't change my nation, I decided to change my town. And when I couldn't change my town, I pledged to change my family. And I couldn't do that either. And now as an old man, I realize the only thing I have the power to change is myself. And that's when it hit me. If I had changed myself all those years ago, My change would have impacted my family. My family would have impacted the town would have impacted the nation, and in the end, I would have changed the world. And now I would like to leave you with a few words of my own, and I hope these words inspire you to change the way things have always been. You can bring in change. You have the power to inspire. You have the power to make the world a better place. So change. Together, let's keep change positive, and let's keep it constant. Thank you.